If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Your desire to change must be greater than your desire to stay the same. Nothing is so painful to the human mind as a great and sudden change. Change is not something to fear. It is proof that you are still alive. Don't make a change too complicated. Just begin. Fashion changes, but style endures. Wisdom comes when you stop resisting change and start learning from it. You don't outgrow change, you grow wiser because of it. Small changes eventually add up to huge results. Any change, even a change for the better, is always accompanied by drawbacks and discomforts. You cannot change what you are, only what you do. To change one's life: 1. Start immediately. 2. Do it flamboyantly. 3. No exceptions. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one most adaptable to change. The present changes the past. Looking back, you do not find what you left behind. We are not trapped or locked up in these bones. No, we are free to change, and love changes us, and if we can love one another, we can break open the sky. The years teach us what youth could not. Change is the price of becoming whole. We are taught you must blame your father, your sisters, your brothers, the school, the teachers, but never blame yourself. It's never your fault, but it's always your fault, because if you wanted to change, you're the one who has got to change. You're always you, and that don't change, and you're always changing, and there's nothing you can do about it. Change doesn't erase your past, it gives it meaning. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. And that is how change happens. One gesture, one person, one moment at a time. Change arrives quietly when a man finally listens to life. You send out an energetic field that affects the world around you. With that heart energy, you have the power to change your world. Some changes look negative on the surface, but you will soon realize that space is being created in your life for something new to emerge. Change is life's way of polishing the soul. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. Believe something, and the universe is on its way to being changed, because you've changed by believing. Once you've changed, other things start to follow. Isn't that the way it works? Change is the gentle hand that turns experience into wisdom. This is a new year, a new beginning, and things will change. You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. The future belongs to those who make peace with change. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Faced with the choice between changing one's mind and proving that there is no need to do so, almost everyone gets busy on the proof. Change is not the loss of yesterday, but the understanding of it. Life is about change. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's beautiful, but most of the time, it's both. No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change, become a better version of yourself. Life changes not to confuse us, but to complete us. Don't expect to see a change if you don't make one. The philosophers have only interpreted the world in various ways. The point, however, is to change it. A man does not age by years, but by what he refuses to change. Worrying about something you can't change will forever be the biggest waste of your time. All that you touch you change, all that you change changes you. The only lasting truth is change. God is change. Experience is change that stayed long enough to teach. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Every woman that finally figured out her worth has picked up her suitcases of pride and boarded a flight to freedom, which landed in the Valley of Change. You no longer need to rush. Change will meet you where you are. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Anger, resentment, and jealousy doesn't change the heart of others, it only changes yours. Change humbles the proud and refines the wise. The world as we have created is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. If you're in a bad situation, don't worry, it'll change. If you're in a good situation, don't worry, it'll change. God does not change your path without preparing your heart. Love can change a person the way a parent can change a baby, awkwardly, and often with a great deal of mess. When people are ready to, they change. They never do it before then, and sometimes they die before they get around to it. You can't make them change if they don't want to. Just like when they do want to, you can't stop them. Change is sometimes the answer to prayers we forgot we made. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. No one can tell what goes on in between the person you were and the person you become. No one can chart that blue and lonely section of hell. There are no maps of the change. You just come out the other side, or you don't. What remains after change is who you truly are. The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die, as well the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions. They cease to be mind. Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. If these quotes inspired you, don't forget to like and share this video to spread wisdom. Change isn't just for the young, it's for the wise. If you're committed to growing today, subscribe to Reminder Quotes. Most men talk about change, few actually do it. If you're taking action today, leave a checkmark symbol in the comments.